to ask you guys, like, is it just me, Gapa? Vector takes like our street anthems, and turn them into songs.
Yeah.
And then once there's
If you mention an artist, let's say Boshala, Crack, you know?
Uncle Craig.
Hey, you know what I mean? Crack's tape.
Hey, where's Craig?
You know what I mean? Crack is somewhere in Joburg, bro. Crack is somewhere in Joburg.
Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of The Jam. My name is DJ 10/10, and I'll be your host. Right alongside me, I have Doof, Rap the Dandy, and these are my co-hosts. And in the middle, we got Konnichwassup.
What's
Popping?
does,
What's
bruv.
good?
Yeah,
What it does,
we got
that's all.
Konnichwassup in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's our special guest for today, and he's also part of the crew. He's our content creator, and yeah, he's our content producer. Yeah, and we have our crew. Yeah.
Where you see
Shout out the
Key?
crew.
Where you see Key, my brother? What is going on?
Say that.
Yeah.
We have Kadi on the cameras, and we have Relic on the cameras too.
Relic.
We have Silo
Relic.
and Lesedi on the sound.
Lesedi way.
Yeah. And this is our crew. Yeah, the Jump Podcast is all about music and everything that revolves around music. So
Entertainment.
what we're gonna talk about in this podcast is how we can influence and how we can enhance the music game. What we're trying to accomplish with this podcast is educate everyone who doesn't know most things, like how to maneuver in the
industry.
game, how to like who to talk to, and how to establish an event, how to like do basically everything that has to do with music. We are trying to shed a light onto that. We feel like we've gone too far as a country for us not to know some things, and we have to like get there because we're already there. Like
Basically.
Lesotho is already there, so let's just make it happen.
Acknowledgement of industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to thank our sponsors. Refresh. Refresh is like nothing on earth.
It's refreshing.
Yes.
That's right.
And we'd like to thank Elibo. This is where we're shooting currently.
Shout out.
Elibo Guest House.
Yeah.
They also have like a club side. Yeah, you should check that out.
Elibo Lifestyle. Say
Elibo
less.
Lifestyle, yeah.
Say less.
And would like to thank Mr. Cabs for
Transporting the crew.
bringing the crew in.
Yeah.
Are those all the sponsors?
9 to cuts. 9 to cuts. Our cuts are fresh. Amen.
You're not looking fresh for nothing. Yeah.
Shout out 9 to cuts.
9 to cuts on the cuts. He might appear sometime in the future.
Yeah. Might.
So,
Say less.
This segment is part of the J&J network on YouTube. You should subscribe, click that like button, subscribe button, the bell icon, do all the things, make the things happen.
So you don't miss another video.
Yes. And we're glad that you guys are tuning in. So we're joined by Mr. Daemane, or part of Daemane.
Yes, sir.
Again, Daemane.
You wouldn't know.
Who's Daemane?
You know what I mean?
What is Daemane?
What is Daemane?
Oh shit, we're getting straight into it.
Why not?
Konnichwassup, everybody. What's going on? Sway. My name is Lungile Matitwani. Konnichwassup is the brand, and the affiliate is Daemane. So basically, thank you so much for letting me be part of the first episode. First of a kind, first of a legacy. And I really love the fact that for the first episode, the premiere episode, this is like the one that sets the standard, man. And basically establishing
standard.
Yeah, the gold standard. You can see where we're rocking, bro.
With the mics.
Yeah,
You can see where we're rocking. son.
Gold. We're going gold. First episode.
Yeah, so like shout out for having me on here, man. Talking about Daemane. Daemane is a collective. It's a collective of creative artists who have come together to basically just create an industry or push the industry in a different direction. We're basically mostly into events and marketing, right?
Yeah.
So the alternative lifestyle is what we're pushing. So you know how the club is basically stagnant. You just feel like the industry,
scene.
the club scene, yakasi,
Yeah.
and like the event scene, yakasi, has been it's very binary. You know what I mean? It's
All I
either
do is
getting
win.
zeros or ones. How about you're going to the club? It's mostly the same experience. You go to a different club. It's the same experience, but with the Twitch. But the experience is basically the same. And it's been like that for a few
Yeah.
years. I feel like we
Yeah.
we feel like we got to a point where we're enjoying the space, like going outside and whatever, but we're not really enjoying the space. It's not evolving anymore. So what we offer is like an alternative to that. Like let's just do things differently. Let's just enjoy spaces differently. Let's just experiment with what we do as the event scene, you know?
Yeah.
Because we feel like we're more complacent now, you know? Because so yeah,
And
that's basically
I feel
that.
like I also feel like batho sabashebile the event more in a profitable way than actually creating an experience.
Yeah.
Because
facts.
most events consider it's all about no hotla mamangwa.
It's more about
and then
the headline.
You're paying
and-
250 or something just to see Muteno Atla for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you don't even get to take a picture with them.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
bounce.
They
right
bounce.
away.
They're like, hey, retatile. You can't even do interviews with these guys.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, like, on the J&J, check out other episodes of Jenna Charlton interviewing the artists that come through to the events, and shout out to those guys who agreed to the interviews.
Yeah, that's really dope, actually.
But some artists, they're like, nah. I gotta bounce.
Yeah.
So being part of Daemane and like doing like
Actually, we do. We actually do. We've
Oh.
been doing that for a while. So like we have like a few programs. Man. We have Hear Me Out. Hear Me Out happens every Sunday at Big Six. That's our venue. So it's like $20 a pop to get in.
Oh, yeah?
So the standard is if you attended like more Four Ways Farmers Market, the standard is like chalk. You know what I mean? The experience is like if you're gonna support the movement, if you're gonna enjoy the space, at least leave something. For us to fix the aesthetics of the space, for us to grow the space, you know, we need at least that baseline. Also, it wants a dedication to the movement because it's a cultural movement as well.
Yeah.
It's more about what we do culturally, like for hip hop, for music, for fashion as well, because it's fashion centric. There's a certain way people wear, and I leave theme it's into value. So we have Hear Me Out. We recently had Outside, which was
Wait, is it outside squared?
no Outside. No,
Outside
square.
squared.
What?
Weak.
That was
Swag.
It's this nigga.
outside. Like that's outside twice.
Yeah,
Squared.
yeah. Like basically,
Oh no. Pause.
You said it badly.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you're changing the
like
event space.
that it's like the experience is different. If you go check out the visuals, the video is dropping as well. Also, the way we carry out the event is that every single space is documented. You know, that's why there's pictures every single week that drop. There's videos. There's an after movie for every single session that we have because every single session is special. So we've had, I don't know, tons and tons of artists that come through to the space.
Yeah.
You know, and we document what they do. We bring in grassroots. Okay, if you're an artist, let's do music in an unplugged way. Let me give you an instrumental. Let's do something over it. You know, that's what happens at Hear Me Out.
I saw like the loose rank,
Yeah.
the loose rank thing
The
when he was
freestyle-
like freestyling
freestyling,
on top of like in the side to go origin.
Yeah, that was origin music
origin band.
doing.
Yeah.
Let me. So you see, we're integrating live music into groove. You know.
Yeah.
So also the aspect that we're very important for us is like decompression. You know? So we want a space to be free in a sense. If you've been going through the whole week and you experience different things, either good or bad, but we wanted to create a space that's safe enough for you to come through and just chill on a Sunday and that, like, you know. Yeah.
As opposed to going to these clubs.
Yeah, because the experience is the
all I
same.
do is win.
We're done with that. We're done.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah.
So
Shout out.
It's time to support local, eh?
Yeah.
I feel
definitely.
like guys, this is the time where our local music is like actually like on a trampoline. Like we're elevating.
jumping.
Yeah.
Like we're elevating. Look at how like social media is like literally helping our artists to get out there.
Yeah.
Because I feel like these days, how sa hlokala hore ebe motho o saenwa ke your big record labels. You don't need to be signed by Sony
Or Ambitious. Yeah.
or Mabala Noise if it still exists.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to be that guy who signed. All you have to do is put your things
outside,
on
and then
social media.
if they're dope,
shoot content.
If they're dope, somebody's gonna bump with them. You
Hey
know?
guys, I know most of us, it's about money, hit me up in the box, iPhone 11, wow, kopanya. Use that. Do not use your phone to flex. Use your phone to take content because the content will put you on. Invest in yourself. Like number one is investing in yourself. You have to and have a budget. Guys, okay. I know a lot of rappers who are like, yo, 10. Can I be on your next EP? Can I be on your whatnot and whatnot? Here's my what. And I'm like, alright, cool, chill. And then he's like, yo, mfethu ansendele chelete or yepalame.
Swear.
Guy. You cannot be a hungry rapper. Literally. Like the word hungry rapper is supposed to be used in like
hungry like a lion.
Like in your music,
the way you're delivering your music.
But do
not literal hunger.
Do not be hungry to get to.
So what 10 is saying is fake it till you make it.
Literally.
Literally, bro. You have to live the lifestyle before you actually get
literally.
Not necessarily living the lifestyle. What I'm saying, Bunyani, obele chelete e tla o fitla. Ha ba o batla ba mo repa. Do not depend on everybody to do everything for you. Stand up. Rekisa as guava, 5 rand, kopanya coin.
Any creative, not just mo repa, like
not
just any creative.
Anybody. Kopanya coin, we are studio. Shoot your stuff. It's a visual. Put it everywhere. That's
also,
how,
the TikTok space is booming, man. Use TikTok.
I mean, look at what TikTok is doing for Omali.
And he's not the only person. Like, it's too tough. It's too tough. It's too tough. And it's too tough. The whole thing I was talking about is like not documenting stuff is like the biggest problem we have right now with the industry. Like we can acknowledge that there's an industry. There's so many artists who've been making music, been making music videos and stuff, but like not enough people have been pushing. You know what I mean? Not enough people have been pushing like content wise, because like content means it's there forever. You put it out on YouTube, it's there forever. Now it's easy for a record label to say we could see what you've done. You know what I mean? If
homies have a CV.
Visuals.
Portfolio,
visuals
even if it's just pictures, bro. Like let's see something that's active. The reason like homies like Savehxpe. We're getting like props from like your Erica Badu's and stuff.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
Man,
it's
let
because,
it breathe. His visuals.
It's because he shot something and he put it out, and the right people are seeing it. You know, even from him getting that to him getting signed or whatever.
And his visuals are like really, really creative. Like, the visuals he puts out. The visuals he puts out. The visuals.
But you know, sometimes I feel like Savehxpe, yes, he's good, but I feel like he does not have a market yet. Even he does not have a market in the sense of Lesotho, even in SA, market. He's still trying to find his people. I know he has like 1 million streams. He has a song that has 1 million streams on Spotify. Let it breathe.
Yes.
But I heard like his performance at the Cotton Fest.
What happened? What happened? Why?
What's the
people went vibing?
Okay.
I heard it was terrible.
That's why I'm saying that Savehxpe needs to like afumane market wa high. Also tap into his market. Like he's still raw. And Savehxpe nkare ke boma in the States. I'm not sure like who can I compare him with, because he'll have this hard beats and then he'll just go like nonchalant on the beat. Like,
sometimes his beats are. I mean, his lines, his lyrics are like
they are short.
I gotta pee. Like,
and then he stops.
And then he stops, and then he's like, I'm back. Sometimes his lyrics are still a bit cheeky.
I'm saying,
but like, you know,
Cotton Fest, people they were like,
you know what the thing is, the setup, Cotton Fest is that there's newcomer stages. You know what I mean? If as a producer of the show, we fuck with the sound. You know what I mean? We fuck with what it's doing. Then it's easy for us to say, yo, let's put you onto this kid. You know what I mean? The whole concept.
So he was on the newcomer stage.
Yeah. He's a newcomer. So he's on the newcomer stage. So newcomer stage allows you to like umamele new artists that you've not heard before. And talking about a market, as a musician, it's very hard for you to say, I'm finding my people already, right? The other people jump on your boat, and they find people already there, or they're the first people on there, you know? So by creating his sound and that sound evolve, if I play his music at Hear Me Out, I know I see people bump, you know what I mean? People get excited like, oh my God, you played this nigga here, you know what I mean? And that alone, dog, is enough. You know what I mean? It's a gradual growth that needs to happen. You can't just start off when like, not everybody's gonna have an origin story. It's only a KO. You know what I mean? Yeah. Before KO, they bumped him like that. Until the tear gas struggles first. You know what I mean? To find people who listen to that, who gravitate to that sound. So I think it's part of the journey, man. But like at first, trying it out and putting it out is the first. You create your own community, dog. Look now when we started with like Daemane, a few people only came to the spot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Only a few people came to the spot.
Now what's up?
And now like the affiliate is now different. So even for an artist, I feel like it's the same.
What you're saying? I'm sorry. Sorry to cut you off. What you're saying is that basically what you're just saying is that you just have to start.
Like you're doing now. You don't know who's gonna watch this.
Guys, welcome to the Jam.
Shout out to our 3 viewers watching.
Shout out.
Peace up.
Hi, mom.
But I wanted to ask before
it's all about starting.
Before you continue. Like I wanna hear Halere, his performance was not like what does it mean?
They said it was meh. It was more like
people went bumping.
Now we hear you. Next.
Hey, but give me because it was on a newcomer stage.
That's
so
the
on
start.
a newcomer stage we are going to be there. Who's this guy? Let's listen. We're not gonna bump Brody a newcomer. We say I
feel you. But what happen again now it's a hurry. We feel some type of way about it is because being on Cotton First alone is something essentially huge.
It's a nice achievement.
I think
first of a kind. He's the first L person on the Cotton Fest. That's crazy. And imagine how many people we've had.
Was Stana in Back to the City?
No.
Has to be in Back to the City.
He wasn't in Back to the City.
But
he wasn't in Back to the City last year. He wasn't.
He wasn't.
There was a stage. Get to the Back to the City in LA, alternative events. So building up to the actual event, to the actual festival, there's events that are long. Lemekio Muchini has been on it. Different artists have been on it.
Shout out to his hotspot Sci-Fi as well.
You know what I mean? So those homies, what they do is, sound make in the hood hasn't been bumpy. But like this nigga put out his music on Spotify and he had crazy streams. Tory, for example. Tory dropped, I remember he's rapped before he dropped that. He's rapped 2020 or 2019 was crazy because he had 324K listens. And that's crazy because he was creating music label Guabdat 4K da, and
wait, Tory man.
Tory. Tory LSO.
Tory has been with that guy Hanagi man Zizi. The nigga that works with Nerve.
So like
he's been doing music in India.
My chat is
you said Guabdat 4000.
He's on that tape.
Oh shit.
He's easy. So
in the production.
Boy.
When you imagine when Audemars came onto Audiomark actually, Le Nasty C. We didn't know that nigga, but like we put him on. You know what I mean? When you experience a person for the first time on stage, it's like, okay, this kid is dope, but like now we're gonna go and learn his sound. Do more shows like that, then.
Because I've seen also the Intota Blake in America. When he's performing, people are not actually like vibing.
They're listening.
So you can never listen hope.
Listening. That's what I was saying. They were
Afterwards.
listening and seeing who's
The bumper
this
comes afterwards. You have to experience the person first, and then like, oh shit, this guy is really
guy.
dope.
Just like you said, he was on the newcomer stage, where we actually go there to listen
So
to a newcomer.
with the
like,
followership
who's
be high
this guy?
afterwards, it's gonna be different. We don't know what's happening with this IG. We don't know what's happening with this listenership. You know what I mean? Omali's been bumping in the L, but only this one song right now is making the other homies holler at him. You know what I mean?
But it only takes one song though.
Sometimes it takes
It only takes. Bana Stana literally made it into essay. Got a promo song. Like a promo song.
The weather thing.
The weather focus. Mobo E.T. and everybody were like, and then he was focusing, like saying, "Hey, about Casper," and
Yeah.
then he actually got those guys.
Yeah.
So it's all about you.
He has a song with
He has a song with Casper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah.
But what I'm just saying, Yori, it only takes like one song.
Yeah.
Like
One thing.
Yeah.
Like there's one, not even a song sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, that one thing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
gets you in the foot in the door.
There's a moment in your industry, in your career where
Genuine.
something, where like you hit like a climax, and it blows up into something else. Imagine Anang Stunner is a staple, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when he started, it wasn't like that. He was a staple here, and then there were already people who were bumping him, let's say Free State, because the language difference, Botswana, Ling. But now he's a staple. Now Omale is bumping to this shit. Oxlade is showing videos bumping to this nigga's shit. You know what I mean? And that wasn't even his biggest song. You know, his biggest songs was Stimela and them. But like gradually. How many years did it take? It's been like 4 years since Sutu Fashion dropped. He hasn't dropped a tape since. But, my nigga, you know? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like it happens gradually. Gradually, yeah.
No.
The consistency is what like pays out eventually.
Well, also Vector dropped an EP.
Yeah. How are we feeling about that?
I listened to it, ne?
Yeah.
It's a decent listen.
Yeah.
And
Good production.
yeah, good production.
Yeah.
Important to ask you guys, or like, is it just me, Gapa? Vector takes the peanuts, like our street anthems, and turn them into songs.
Yeah.
And then once they're songs, and then he makes them into something.
Yeah.
Is that good for like the streets? Is that like beneficial?
Do you know what
I feel like for me, I feel like there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But no, like people.
No, I'm not
still
saying it's
sample.
wrong.
They sample.
Yeah,
There are a lot of
something.
songs. Our favorite songs, most of them are sampled from.
Yeah.
Peanuts before.
Yeah.
So I feel like for him it works.
Yeah.
In a sense, how it is in every household.
Yeah. Also, give
But
formula.
then, keep formula, but then
Is this formula?
it gets monotonous.
You know what I mean? But then
But
again,
yeah, I was gonna go to the monotonous
It
thing.
gets monotonous.
His I don't know if it's the hook
It
or
sounds the
what.
same.
I don't know if it's hook or what, but he has this tendency of repeating this
Yeah,
one thing
yeah,
for a
yeah.
very, very long time.
We're actually talking about it.
Hey,
couple
pray
of
for
days.
me. Pray for like 16 bars. Like, sometimes it gets a bit.
but what then again?
I don't know.
Come on, hearing.
I don't know. Hey.
If that got him to get signed, that nigga got to experience that actual stardom.
Signing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then get formula that you know what I mean? We're kind of expecting. Even we look at an artist and we're like, there's only that one thing that could like make you blow up. That needs to happen.
Yeah.
Some careers are not like that. You know what I mean? F-Soul is still the hardest rapper still. You know, TDE but like
Solo.
Yeah.
But Hana heat.
Exactly.
Hana Ntwene
But like he's good. You know, sharp. And wherever his career is at, he's dope. You know what I mean? Sir,
He's more like your Pretty Ugly. Pretty Ugly is good, but he does not have like.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know,
But look at it. Njaka was picking up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Chaka is.
Yeah, Mud is doing great. You know?
Oh, and he dropped a new music video. Yeah, Morsha.
Yeah.
with-
You see what I
with
mean?
Blackie.
So
Yeah.
it's the formula that these homies have.
Yeah.
As a musician myself, I would have like a formula. I'm comfortable going to Speed Tangoto. Morgana Lagaba is not the biggest artist where he is technically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's the most exported artist in the air.
Yeah.
He does the most international shows, more than Sanko Mota did, more than Tepotsola did, more than, like, do you understand? But we're talking about mainstream. We're talking about, can you take this nigga's music and put it in the club or put it at a space? He's found his niche and it works for him.
Yeah.
He's charging the same amount of money as Stunner or more. You understand? Yeah, I know how much he charges.
Where?
Yeah.
I think it should be more.
No, yeah, talk.
No. I get.
But I feel like it should be more.
Listen.
Isn't it more? Like
I feel
10
like it's
times
more.
more.
Because
When I
the
get
guy
a
was
whole-
performing at the palace.
Exactly.
No. You can be charging same as Tana.
No.
Kasi.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Oh, Kasi.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There are different fees.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The difference is
DJ 10 over 10.
Yes, guys, I charge different.
Today's price is not
Yeah.
price.
So the difference is, the whole point of me mentioning this, homies, is that when I'm this guy is mainstream. Stana is somebody you can call it clickety, but Legaba is not. You know what I mean? But Legaba charges more here and he charges more internationally. You know what I mean?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I don't even know one song.
Exactly. But
That's only Major Lazer. Imagine Major Lazer.
bro,
That's big.
bro.
But
that song. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only song I know.
You know what I mean? You niggas are not in the music like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The music you guys are listening to is not it's not as grounded to that scene, Hakalo.
Yeah.
I'm into the alternative space, a whole. So I could tell you, him, this nigga's drama, bro, is Tani Zamazai's drama. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was playing, yeah.
Tiny desk.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Tani Zamazai.
Tiny desk. You should get on
My
that.
nigga.
Get on that platform.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Okay.
Come on the show, Marana Lava.
What would be the ideal individual? Let me read the matter. For SA, we've had a few South Africans get on colors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be representation perfect? I'm gonna give you maybe mention 5 artists that would say that would be perfect for colors to represent the soundscape, you know?
5 artists.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey.
Let us stand.
Yes, that's one.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we haven't listened to his music,
Yeah.
but we think
Yeah.
his whole look and sound
Yeah.
would fit. Yeah.
Oh, Gaza, Tsepotso, I don't know.
Yeah.
Those
Leo
guys.
Mili.
Yeah. Low Mili.
Bolomile.
Yeah.
Impossibina.
Possibly is Tswana.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Pwa, pwa, pwa.
Let me refresh.
You need to refresh. Hey, drink that water, my boy.
I like him, man. Hype.
Yeah.
Can we take Vector or
Tina. Tina.
Who's Tina?
I don't know Tina.
A little girl who sings like
Lit-
by with a guitar.
Did you say little
yeah.
girl?
a little bit?
Oh,
Little
yeah.
girl, how little?
Alright.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I thought when you said little
Okay,
girl,
so-
I'm
Oh, that's Cardi, by the way.
Okay, yeah. the whole thing,
Shout out.
the whole point of that question was that a representation of sound, yeah, a nation, an entire nation, you know what I mean, has to be grounded in different things. I could say Commander Ops is more suited. You know why? Commander Ops has the best discography back to back. Kheshebile in the L. Kheshebile, I could mention like the albums that are really solid back to back
Yeah.
that have been celebrated across. This nigga's been touring for the last since 2008. He's been Commander Ops. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And we're talking Commander Ops, the self-titled album, TP, and how in my mates, the experience is gonna be different. If you mention an artist, let's say Boshala, Crack, you know,
Uncle Craig.
hey, you know what I mean? Crack's tape,
Hey, where's Craig?
you know what I mean? Crack is somewhere in Joburg, bro. Crack is somewhere in Joburg.
Come to the show, dog.
You know, he's pushing. You know, he's
Big
pushing.
boy shit. Big boy shit.
Nah. Craig is not pushing music.
Utanakire.
I feel like Craig is like doing some club promoter stuff.
Yeah.
Because I've seen like on his WhatsApp stories
Yeah,
and Instagram,
Yeah.
and it's raining. He was like, he was pushing more of Zadi club, more than
Amino.
Daemane. Like it's a lot of drop EP.
Yeah.
Like
And he
2022.
took off his project of done.
And gents are actually struggling continue at Spotify. There's something happening at Spotify about Latista Lesotho. Because even Nixon Tawane was his
Like
music
to
was
register to.
But he took it off.
Yeah?
He took it off. He
Craig took
No,
his music off.
Yeah. No, like I think Crack and then to now distributor, whoever was distributing for him,
Yeah.
they had a thing, the different tiff now.
Yeah.
So Kitamatala, having external distributors push your music, hang out because at some point they change the terms of your relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for people like Nixon now he took it off himself. He wasn't a thing. He was like, I don't feel this music right now. I want to put something else on here. You know, Tabi Singh did the same with her EP, 2019. Terrell Soul.
Okay.
Yeah. So these people are all alternative artists. She's toured. You know what I mean? She's done a tour in the underground scene. You know, the Pretoria Black Labone element. You know what I mean? If you were going into that scene. More, you know what I mean? But they could decide at any point, people were not ready for my music. Oh no, let me take it off. He recently did like a listening at an open mic session, Alliance La Française, where she did like some of her songs from the tape. And the reception was great now, because now we're ready to listen to sound day, to the alternative sound, to that indie type stuff, So artists that have that liberty, they can change what's happening with their music.
So we have a lot of these alternative artists.
The industry is well accomplished. You know,
Would you say our underground scene is bigger than the mainstream one?
No. The mainstream is heard more, but the alternative one.
Obviously.
But the underground scene is bigger and it's more refined. You know what I mean?
The underground scene or this indie alternative type of music.
It's underground.
It needs a lot of like lyrical prowess.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be very, very poetic in order to actually excel in that space.
Yeah.
So do you think we got those poets?
We
Because I've
do.
heard like people like wear 21 oranges.
Yeah.
And do you think we're ready for poets actually?
Yeah, well, not
But
here.
in that space,
But the thing is, like,
it's the bedroom music we're talking about.
Yeah,
We're gonna listen to it.
bro, No Name.
You
No
gotta-
Name is not mainstream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But when you
But he's a
listen to
big
her music-
artist.
When you listen to her music, she's very, very poetic.
No,
Yeah. No.
It's like an American.
We're talking about.
She's very, very poetic.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Do we have that level of poetry? Is what I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, come to hear me out, nigga. Muramobu.
Muramobu
There's some psychedelic shit, you know.
has, like,
But
those
that's
shows.
psychedelic shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have
And it
those
keeps
shows.
evolving, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
let's not
time,
look at,
it's time to support local.
yeah, let's not look at music binary.
Yeah,
It's so widespread that anybody will be good in whatever they do.
In whatever space they choose to be in.
It doesn't mean that just because you're not on LTV, you're not doing great. You know what I mean? Or MTV base or whatever. But like, your people find you, dog. It's so easy. It's so easy. Like I was done bushfire, bro. Come on, dog. That's one of the biggest festivals in Africa, Otibe. And Lomile is doing another set. Malay is coming in this year.
So shout out to a new track also, by the way.
Yeah. Solid as fuck. But it's raining, so we're gonna have to like.
We're gonna have to pause a bit.
Welcome back to the Jump Podcast. We just took a short break, sponsored by water and the rain. We're still joined. Yeah, we still have Konnichwassup in the building.
What's happening?
Yeah, we have Ralph the Dandy and Doof.
The guy.
Yeah. So, wrapping up, man. Tell us, what does Daemane have to bring to the table in this coming winter?
Oh yeah, man. I think what we also want to show is that the weather doesn't necessarily have to dictate how things happen. You know what I mean? So, in the coming months, as it gets colder, we're gonna incorporate more fire around our spaces. Literally like bonfires. We're gonna be doing another camp with Back to the Woods. That's under works as well. We also have a yearly event, an annual event that's happening for 20 women, weed and wine. And
Don't reveal too much.
You know, just to know, because the poster's about to drop. I think it's dropping today. And we've been talking about women, weed and wine. But again, then there's also like another festival happening October. So definitely that is happening, and a few other things, man. People will know. Just keep your tabs onto the pages. You know, our Facebook is crazy. We're still growing other platforms as well. So there's a way for you guys to interact with us. What's happening? But ideally, there's a lot. There's jam-packed action for everybody, and creating spaces for every single individual to come enjoy our events.
So we noticed also the Origin brand, and how is that relationship with the band going? Because now in like most of your things. And how is that going?
The thing is the relationship is a beneficially mutually beneficial relationship. So whatever undertaking they're going to be doing, their money is going to be a part of, you know, and whatever we're doing, they're going to be a part of as well. So we have that's a project that's called the Hear Me Out Project. So the Hear Me Out Project is like an EP mixtape of some sort with artists that have been doing like live performances at our sessions. So when that happens, we're going to be recording that as a project that's going to be out on Spotify, putting out these upcoming artists like, this is what we have, this is what we've been doing as a body of work, this is what you can have from working with us, you know. So yeah, man, we have the month-end editions, Hear Me Out, where we do like the collaboration with live music and stuff. So the last one was pretty dope. So
So I've also realized, you guys are like doing the Origin brand demo. Later the cipher. Like later, not ciphers, but the freestyle. So I'm seeing the next episode of the Hotspot Cypher is gonna include like the Origin brand. So people are gonna be like freestyling all over Yeah, over live band.
Over a live band.
Yeah, like what they're doing with
Yeah.
Daemane.
Yeah.
Daemane, but to freestyle or Dima.
Over instrument, curated instrumentals, all like music.
Would you guys take credit and say, you know, Kilona by Kadli?
Who started what?
Like
Freestyling
people
over live
styling,
band.
freestyling over live band. Kapala batle the credit will just say,
You know what? I feel like, credit
Just say they
credit where you do. We created more. We do it every Sunday, you know.
Yeah.
So it happening, it's like asking say no.
Yeah.
It's a different thing for the industry because nobody's doing it the way we're doing it consistently as much.
Maka Daemane now he in.
Yes. Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
So you know when I feel like we're just doing what we're doing, and if you're catching on and jumping onto the train, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want credit for anything else, but alternative lifestyle, the way we're doing our things.
Yeah.
Also, into when our gatekeeper, we're
don't
not
wanna
really.
gatekeep.
Yeah. Anybody else can do it, and it would still be fine because nobody's gonna do it like Daemane. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Yeah.
Okay, talk your shit.
that's facts.
Okay, that's
But yeah, the repair we're still cooking it, and we're refining the space to show people there's enough for everybody to eat and actually make money out of the hobbies, the talent, and
Yeah,
Are you
guys.
eating?
creative.
yeah, swear.
You eating?
Nigga, I look fresh. What you think this is?
Issue.
This nigga.
Talk your
Where's the gun?
That's the guy.
Somewhere.
Yeah, guys. Wrapping up the show. Would like to thank you guys for watching, for tuning in. Remember to subscribe to the J&J Network. This is a segment within the J&J Network. Remember to subscribe, like.
Podcast.
This is the Jump Podcast, and
Pull up,
thank
say-
you.
Jump.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna have more guests and more insights within the music space, entertainment space, everything you wanna hear. Even on the comments, tell us who you want us to bring. Not your friends, but people who are gonna be informative. Thank you guys for tuning in. We out.
Shout out.
Thank you.